it's like I heard it like they was turning it slow. You can kind of hear the creep, kind of like turning it slow. So it scared me. So when it scared me, I jumped up. I'm like, hold on. You know, he get to kissing back on me. He like, nah, babe, like, calm down. It's just in your mind. Just calm down. Ain't nobody here.
Listen, it's one thing to get played. It's another thing to get played when you're already at your lowest. Today's story is wild. She thought she found the hero after being homeless, but what she didn't know, he had a whole secret life, and it all comes crashing down in the middle of Netflix and chill. Let's get right into it.
Hey y'all, it's part one of how my baby daddy's girlfriend for getting me pregnant. Okay, first of all, I did not know he had a girlfriend. Second of all, I found out that I was baby mama number 13. Okay, and I had not a clue. None of this. And so let's just start the story. So I was married for 15 years, and I was staying in Houston, Texas with my then husband and our kids. At that point, me and my ex-husband ended up leaving me and my kids homeless. Like, took everything. Nothing. We had nothing. Absolutely nothing. Took everything from us or whatnot, and left us homeless. So then I ended up having to move back to Mississippi, where I'm originally from. I'm from Mississippi. So when I moved back to Mississippi, it had been 15 plus years since I had lived in Mississippi. I lived in Houston for 15 years, but I had been gone from my hometown for probably about 19 years or whatnot. So moving back home, everybody had to grew up. You get what I'm saying? That's over a decade. People change.
Fresh out of a marriage, nowhere to go, and here comes Mr. Right, or so she thought. Vulnerability will make a bad man look like a good man real fast. But wait, you haven't heard the worst part of it yet. Keep listening.
Now, I knew my baby daddy forever. I've been knowing him since we were young kids. I used to mess with him back in the day. So when I came back home, I was very, very vulnerable. I had nobody, nothing to talk to or anything. So when I seen him one day, we was in the store, and I seen him, and he was like, "What's up, Ken?" Or whatnot. And I looked, and it was him, and I'm like, "What's up?" I wasn't thinking nothing of it, but it had been a minute. I was going through some stuff. I needed a friend. I had nobody. So me and him decided that we was gonna link up and start kicking it, which we did. We linked up. We started kicking it. I started entertaining him. He started entertaining me. Then our chemistry started to rise or whatnot. So I'm feeling him at this point. Like, I'm going through so much mentally. I'm not thinking like this is just, you get what I'm saying, vulnerability. I'm looking at it like I got me kind of like a sneaky link or something like that. Something to entertain my time so I won't go into depression and stuff, because I was real depressed and messed up at that moment during those times. So we started linking up, kicking it tough, y'all. He put smiles all on my face. I mean, this was awesome, okay? Like, everything was good. We would kick it every day. I had no idea that he even had nobody. You couldn't even tell he had nobody. You feel me? At least I didn't think that. So the man started spending like tons and tons and tons of money on me, okay? On me and my kids.
This is what a lot of women don't realize. Love bombing is not love. It's control dressed up like kindness. And when you're hurt, it feels real. And just when she thought she could finally breathe, strange text messages start showing up.
And at that point, I ain't have nothing. I'm thinking like, hey, you get what I'm saying? Like, he really brightening up my day, my spirit, my everything. I don't know, he was almost like my knight in shining armor. Until one day, I started getting these strange text messages to my phone. And it was just like, basically, if you don't leave my man alone, then we're going to have problems. Okay, hence, I'm not messing with nobody else's man. I'm only messing with this man, and this man is my boo. And this is a small town we stay in. Everybody know everybody's business. So I had never heard, though, that he had nobody. You just couldn't even tell that he had nobody. We together every day, all day. We going on shopping trips. We going out to eat publicly. Nothing was hidden or nothing, y'all. So it confused the mess out of me. I know what I know now, and I'm gonna get to that on how in the world he was hiding it or whatnot. But we kicking it tough. Then I started getting the text messages or whatnot. Okay, not only did I start getting the text messages, I started getting somebody riding and creeping by my auntie house because I'm staying with my auntie at the time.
Text messages, drive-bys. This man got more secrets than Victoria, but she's brushing it off because when you're happy, you don't want to see the signs. But what happens next, that even caught me off guard.
Just riding and creeping. So I'm not paying anything no attention or whatnot. I'm seeing it, but it ain't registering in my head, this for me. When I told him about the text message that I was getting, he was, Ken, I don't know who that is or whatnot. That ain't for me. He was making a joke. He was like, you must be cheating on me. You must be cheating on me. And I was like, I'm not cheating on you or whatnot. So we let that go. All right. That night we end up having SEX, okay? That night we end up having SEX. I say we had been screwing at this point for probably about 4 months. No, like 3 months. Then I get pregnant. So I tell him that I'm pregnant. I send him the stuff to his phone. I send him everything to his phone. So that night he ended up coming over my house or whatnot, my auntie house where I was staying. And I never forget it. He was like, come on, babe. Like, we finna go to my house. That was my first time actually going to his house, So I'm like, okay, babe, let's go. Or whatnot. We supposed to be Netflix and chilling or whatnot.
Now see, right here is the turning point. She thinks telling him she's pregnant is gonna bring him closer. Nah, that's when the clock started ticking.
Laid up, kicking it. He got his arms around me. I'm around him. We kissing. One thing led to another. We end upstairs in the bedroom. When we get upstairs in the bedroom, he flipping me over. I'm on top. When I tell y'all I'm on top at this point, I'm talking about ride. I start hearing somebody like they coming in the door. And that scared the mess out of me because it's like I heard it like they was turning it slow. You can kind of hear the creep, kind of like turning it slow. He's so into it. I'm into it too, but I catch everything. So it scared me. So when it scared me, I jumped up. I'm like, hold on.
You ever been in a situation where you felt perfect until one sound changed your whole life? That was this moment. Imagine thinking you're about to Netflix and chill, but you end up starring in an episode of Cheaters Live.
Don't hear nobody opening that door or whatnot. So he like, they like, you don't hear nothing. Like, it's just the crips and crevices basically that I'm hearing. He's like, it's a big house, so it's quiet, and it's an older house, but it's a big house, so we thinking it's just the crips and crevices. He never got up to look because we so deep into the SEX. You feel me? So as we continue on, he flipped me over, whatnot, because I'm thrown off at this point. I don't even want to keep going. I'm like, go check. He get the kissing back on me. He like, nah, babe, like, calm down. It's just in your mind. Just calm down. Ain't nobody here but us or whatnot. All right. As he on top of me, he kissing me. He making me more and more relaxed or whatnot. So we getting back into it. At this point, he is on top of me. We're back into it. Next thing you know, literally at the blink, it just went so fast. I can't even fathom the thought. It went so fast. I heard a boom. That's what you heard. You heard a, and somebody just cut out. I'm so shocked and startled. I don't even know what. Like, he looking at me.
Ladies and men too, hear me. When you're healing, the worst thing you could do is reach for comfort over character. Comfort is easy. Character takes time to see. Don't let loneliness pick your next heartbreak.
Like this. That's how he was looking at me, like he was stuck. I don't even think he realized he was, to be honest, he was stuck. I didn't realize he was or whatnot. I don't know, it just went so fast. I hate this part. I hate even thinking about this part, y'all. The look in his eyes was a blank stare, and it just threw me completely off. Next thing you know, he just fall over on top of me. He fall over on top of me. I'm stuck. I'm hearing somebody run. But I'm not seeing who, nothing. Like, I ain't see nothing. I can't tell y'all I seen her because I didn't see her. How I found out. But hold on, I'm moving too fast.
And that's the real horror. You're trapped under the weight of somebody else's secrets, and all you could do is survive the aftermath.
The next day, the police asked, can I come back down to the station? Can I come down to the station so they can ask me some questions? I couldn't sleep at all that night. Like, my mama, my whole family basically was around me that whole night. They didn't literally let me out their sight, basically. So I'm still up. I hadn't been asleep or nothing. I get down to the police station to answer more questions. They questioned me. At that point, we found out it was another death that happened that night. It was another death that happened that night, and it ended up being his girlfriend there.
All that lying, all that sneaking, all that fake loyalty, and it led to one thing in real life. Some people play so many games that when karma finally calls, it's just an L. And that's our last chapter. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Definitely share the video. If this is your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. See you on the next video.